All right, the next step is making sure that we actually display the article itself. In order to do that, let's add another section. I'm going to select again the section and I'm going to drop it onto the page. Give that again a class name of blog post body. And in here, let's display our blog post heading. And we can leave that as H1. Since there's only going to be one H1 heading. We have no H1 heading yet on this page, and the title should be the H1 heading. And let's make sure we give this as well a class name, blog post title. And then let's make sure we add the blog post in itself. And the blog post in itself is a rich text element. That's how we structured our CMS collection earlier. And in order to add the blog post in itself, all we have to do is select the rich text element, and then we select the post element. And now you can see everything looks very much squeezed, but otherwise we have the images and the text from our blog post. And I forgot one crucial thing is I didn't nest it all into a container. So that's why we have no margins on the left and right hand side. Let's go about and fixing that. So in order to fix it, all I have to do is select a container element and then drag and drop the two other elements into the container, and that should fix it all. Now this looks already better. We still have some styling to do, but let's preview it quickly. There we go. This is how our blog post looks so far. So let's style this section a bit more. I think we definitely need some spacing here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a spacing or a padding of 100 pixels. That should push everything down a bit. Then also we need some spacing between the heading and the rich text element in itself, and maybe we can center this text. So I'm going to give it a center. I'm going to give it some more margin at the bottom. Let's put that to 60. And last but not least, maybe let's increase the size of the heading a bit. Let's set that to 46 and preview again how this page looks. And I think this looks already a lot better. Let's take a look how it would look like with another blog post. Again, it's working beautifully and it looks quite good already. Let's add the other remaining sections to it. Now, in order to add the two remaining sections, which we still need to add, let's do that quickly. All I have to do again is select get guide and drop it onto the page and make sure it is dropped within the body but below a section. Sometimes it's a bit hard to navigate, move around, and then let's again add a footer and make sure that we add that at the bottom. There we go. And now we have our web page more or less complete, or our blog post page more or less complete. I think what we can do is we can add some more space here at the bottom. And there's one more thing which I would like to add. So first of all, there is currently no date on which this blog post has been published. So the user has no way of telling how old this information actually is. And then second of all, there is no information about the author. Sometimes it is nice to have some information about the author, especially if you have more than one author publishing posts on your page. So let's go about and adding that as well.